Imagine sitting on a throne of glory, basking in applause, while others sweat and toil to build your empire. Welcome to the Power Playbook. Today, we're diving into the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene with Law 7. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. This law reveals a cunning secret. Why do the heavy lifting when you can use others' talents and still claim the crown? We'll explore the infamous story of Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison straight from the book, and a modern tale of a tech mogul who mastered this law. By the end, you'll know how to harness others' efforts to elevate your power. Let's seize this strategy now. Let's break down Law 7. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. At its core, this law is about efficiency and perception in the game of power. Robert Greene teaches that your time and energy are finite. Why waste them on grunt work when you can tap into the skills, talents, and efforts of others? But the real genius lies in the second part. Always take the credit. Power isn't just about what you do, it's about what others think you do. By claiming the glory, you position yourself as the mastermind, the visionary, the one who deserves the throne. Think of it like a king commissioning a masterpiece. The artist spends months painting, but the king unveils it to the court, basking in their awe as if he held the brush. That's the essence of this law. You find capable people, experts, workers, innovators, and let them do the heavy lifting, whether it's solving problems, creating products, or executing plans. Then, you step forward to claim the spotlight, ensuring the world sees you as the source of success. This builds your reputation, strengthens your authority, and keeps you at the center of power. How does this work in practice? It's about strategy and subtlety. You identify people with skills you lack, maybe a brilliant coder, a creative designer, or a tireless researcher. You delegate the work, giving them just enough direction to feel valued, but you keep control of the final product. When it's time to present, you take the stage, framing the achievement as your vision, your leadership. Greene emphasizes that perception is reality in power dynamics. If people believe you're the genius behind the work, that's what matters. But there's a catch. You can't be too obvious, or those you use might turn against you. Resentment festers if they feel exploited, so you must balance this law with charm, small rewards, or shared credit just enough to keep them loyal, but never enough to overshadow you. Greene warns that failing to take credit can diminish your power, but overstepping can breed enemies. It's a delicate dance, perfect for ambitious leaders, entrepreneurs, or anyone climbing a competitive ladder. In today's world, this law is everywhere. Think of a startup founder who hires a genius developer to build an app, then takes all the praise at a tech conference. Or a manager who delegates a project to their team, then presents it to the board as their own triumph. Law 7 teaches that power isn't about doing the most work. It's about being seen as the one who made it happen. Let's see how this played out historically with a story straight from the book. Let's ground this in Robert Greene's words. In the 48 Laws of Power for Law 7, he writes, "Use the wisdom, knowledge, and legwork of other people to further your own cause. Not only will such assistance save you valuable time and energy, it will give you a godlike aura of efficiency and speed. In the end, your helpers will be forgotten and you will be remembered." This sets the stage for a classic example of Law 7 in action, a tale of brilliance, betrayal, and credit stolen. Let's dive into this story of Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison. Now let's explore the historical example straight from the observance of Law 7 in the 48 Laws of Power. This story takes us to the late 19th century, where a young Serbian scientist named Nikola Tesla crossed paths with the legendary Thomas Edison, a meeting that would shape Tesla's life with both brilliance and betrayal. In 1883, Tesla was a young inventor working for the European division of the Continental Edison Company. He was a genius, brimming with ideas, particularly about alternating current, AC, which he believed could revolutionize electricity. Charles Batchelor, a plant manager and Edison's friend, saw Tesla's potential and urged him to seek his fortune in America, giving him a letter of introduction to Edison himself. Tesla arrived in New York in 1884, eager to work with the, quote, Wizard of Menlo Park. He presented Edison with his ideas for AC, hoping to collaborate on a system that could transmit electricity over long distances, far more efficiently than Edison's direct current DC system. But Edison wasn't interested in Tesla's AC ideas. He was deeply invested in DC, which powered his business empire, and saw Tesla's innovation as a threat. Still, he recognized Tesla's talent and hired him, putting him to work improving Edison's DC generators. Tesla worked tirelessly, often 18 hours a day, solving complex problems and boosting the generator's efficiency. Edison promised him $50,000, a fortune at the time, if he succeeded. Tesla delivered, expecting his reward. But when he asked for the money, Edison laughed it off, saying, "Tesla, you don't understand our American humor." Tesla was devastated. He'd poured his genius into Edison's company, only to be denied credit and compensation. It gets worse. While Tesla's innovations improved Edison's systems, Edison took full credit, presenting the advancements as his own to investors and the public. Tesla's work helped Edison maintain his dominance in the electrical industry, but Tesla himself was left in the shadows, struggling financially. Eventually, Tesla quit, digging ditches to survive while working on his AC system independently. He later partnered with George Westinghouse, and AC ultimately triumphed over DC, proving Tesla's genius. But Edison's use of Law 7 left Tesla bitter and broke for much of his life, while Edison basked in the glory of inventions he didn't fully create. Greene's lesson here is clear. Edison used Tesla's brilliance to further his own cause, taking the credit to solidify his reputation as the ultimate inventor. By letting Tesla do the work, Edison saved time and energy, maintaining his quote, godlike aura of innovation. But this also shows the law's dark side. Edison's betrayal bred resentment, and Tesla's eventual success with AC became a form of revenge. This story teaches that while Law 7 can elevate your power, you must manage those you use carefully, or they might turn the tables. Let's see how this law plays out in a modern context. Now, let's bring Law 7 into the present with a story about Elena, a tech mogul who mastered getting others to do the work while taking the credit. This example shows how this law thrives in today's competitive world. Elena founded a tech startup in 2019, aiming to build an AI-powered fitness app. She had a vision, but lacked the technical skills to create the app herself. So she hired a team of brilliant developers, data scientists, and designers, each an expert in their field. Elena played to their strengths, assigning the lead developer to build the app's core, the data scientist to craft the AI algorithms, and the designer to create a sleek user interface. She gave them autonomy, offering praise and small bonuses to keep them motivated, but she kept a close eye on every step, ensuring the final product aligned with her vision. When the app was ready in 2021, Elena launched it at a major tech expo. She took the stage alone, presenting the app as her brainchild, describing its features with charisma and confidence. The audience was captivated, and the app gained 100,000 downloads in its first month. Elena was hailed as a visionary, landing on Forbes' 30 under 30 feet list, while her team remained largely unknown outside the company. She gave them a modest public nod in interviews. "I couldn't have done it without my team," but ensured her name was tied to every success, from media coverage to investor pitches. Behind the scenes, Elena's team felt underappreciated. The lead developer, who'd coded late nights for months, grew resentful when Elena took credit for his innovative features. But Elena was smart. She threw a lavish team party, handed out raises, and promised future equity, keeping them just satisfied enough to stay. Her app now has 5 million users, and Elena's personal brand as a tech genius has secured her $20 million in funding for her next venture, all built on the work of others, with the credit firmly in her hands. Elena's story mirrors Edison's use of Tesla, but with a modern twist. By getting her team to do the work, she saved time and leveraged skills she didn't have, while taking the credit ensured her rise as a tech star. Her careful management, balancing small rewards with her spotlight, kept her team from rebelling, unlike Edison's fallout with Tesla. Have you seen someone use this law? Maybe a boss who took credit for your project, or a leader who rose by standing on others' shoulders. Law 7 shows that power often lies in perception, being seen as the mastermind, even if others built the masterpiece. Before we wrap up this strategic lesson, let's talk about the Power Playbook. We're here to break down every law of the 48 laws of power, giving you the tools to master strategy and success. If Law 7 sparked new ideas, hit that like button to let us know, and subscribe with the bell icon to catch every law in this series. Let's tie this all together. Law 7, get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit, teaches that power comes from perception, not just effort. Edison used Tesla's brilliance to bolster his empire, taking the credit to cement his legacy, though it cost him Tesla's loyalty. And Elena's tech success shows how this law thrives today, leveraging others' skills while claiming the spotlight with care. This law is a reminder. In the game of power, it's not always about who does the work. It's about who's seen as the victor. I'm dying to hear your thoughts. Have you ever used someone's work to boost your own success? Or had someone take credit for yours? Share your story in the comments. I read everyone, and your experiences could shape our next video. And don't click away yet. Stick around for a sneak peek at Law 8, where we'll explore make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary. It's going to reveal some clever ways to draw power to you. Subscribe to catch it. Thanks for joining me on this journey through Law 7. It's been a thrill uncovering this cunning strategy with you, and I can't wait to see how you use it. Until next time, keep playing the game of power, strategically and boldly.